need to move very safe. If you have a chance, don't lose the chance, but you need to move very safe. You need to look your surrounding and look for the cars parked there. At the end of the street, we're turning right. Make sure to not touch the solid line. If they say turn right, keep right. If they say left, keep left. Up here, make sure if you see the car, look that car. If you see the car just turning from that corner, don't move because it's too close to move. And we don't need to give way to that driveway, but if they're moving dangerously, we need to keep our eyes on them. At the end,
so if someone turns from here, just stop.
That's right. If someone turns from there, we need to stop there. Don't move from the giveaway line. Can you see the 40 sign?
Yep.
So this 40 sign is for long time in here. So make sure when you pass this sign, if you don't see any other sign, means this road is 40 all the way. It doesn't matter if someone is working on the road or around the road or not.
Keep going to 40 until I see a different sign.
That's right. Until you see the higher sign. We don't give it to this lady unless this lady just walking on the road. We don't give it to that pedestrian as well because we drive it on the road, but still we need to keep our eyes on her. At the next street, turn right. The most common mistakes in this area, the learners miss this street. They don't see this street. Make sure to see this street just before the lights. Up here there was a line. If you're thinking you're touching the line, you need to signal just in case. If you signal, you won't lose anything. But if you're not signaling and touching the line, it will be a critical error, which is no good at the test. At the end of the street, we're turning right. You don't need to signal right because when you're moving to the right there is no line, but when you're moving back to the left you need to signal because you're touching the line. At the next street we're turning left.
So rear view mirror, left mirror.
You need to do MIB, mirrors, indicator and brake for turning left and turning right. At the end of the street we're turning right, so check this mirror, that mirror and signal right. So before any signaling you need to check two mirrors. We need to give it to the front and we need to give it to the right, as well as if someone just coming from there in case we need to give them way. Because if you're coming out of the giveaway, they are already on the road. At the traffic lights, we're turning right. This light is shared lights. So we need to give it to that white car and as well as the pedestrians if they have green lights and they're crossing the road if someone is there. Sign means soon it will be 40. So we see the 40 sign, we need to be under 40 before we reach to the side. We're turning left at the traffic lights into the right lane. The speed is going up. Watch your speed. At the slip lines, you need to give way to the right and the front. We're signaling and turning towards us. We need to stay safe from the crossing. Into the right lane. At the next street we're turning right, and here you need to head check to the left because the left lane was merging in our lane. We're turning right at the next street. we are entering into is pedestrians right of way. Every 10 to 15 seconds check 3 mirrors. Before every braking check this mirror, the interior mirror. Before every signaling check 2 mirrors and then signal. Reverse parallel park to the next green car, please. MIB, mirrors, indicator, and brake. Okay. When you're performing reverse parallel park, you need to stop minimum to the next car half a meter and maximum 1 meter. And stop somewhere. If the car is same length of your car, stop mirror to mirror. But if the vehicle is too long, just stop somewhere to see the end of that vehicle from the end of the back door window from the left. Before you move, you need to head check to the right. Do you know how to do it, or you want me to tell
Explain.
you? Okay. So when you fully stop here, to stop here, you need to do MIB, mirrors, indicator, and brake. When you full stop, change the gear, put it on reverse, turn the steering half to the left. Let's say, go back. Let's say this is a clock. Can you show me the position of 6 and 12?
6.
12. Just go half an hour back to the left. That's it. Alright, now head check to the right. Look to the back from here and let the car slowly move. No stress, relax. You have 2 minutes time to do this task. Go as far as the end of the red line, touch right the bottom of the curb. You need to pass the asphalt line. You need to go to the bottom of the curb. Bit more, enough. Now don't let the car to move, just full lock to the right. Now we don't worry about the camera, we don't look to the camera, we look back for the safety and look the front to see if the car becomes straight, and keep moving backward and look back and look the front, look back, look the front. Perfect. Put it on drive. Okay, so when the steering is full locked, when you turn it back 3 times half, it becomes straight. So turn 1, 2 and 3. Now you can move forward. Keep moving. Enough. Make the car safe. So when you full stop, it gotta be minimum 1 meter, maximum 2 meters, and to the curb it gotta be minimum about 100 mils to the curb. Maximum you need to touch the edge of the concrete on the road, I mean the gutter. If the gutter is wide enough, it's about 4500 mil. But if it's tiny, if you stay this far from the curb, it still is acceptable at the test. Okay, so parking the car, to do the reverse parallel park, you have 2 minutes time. You have 4 movements, which you done it in 2 movements. If you couldn't make it, you could go 1 more backward and forward and finish your parking. To park the car, you allow up to 7 meters to go backward. Up to 7 meters means from the back of that car to head of your car, means 7 meter plus, let's say 4 meter your car, 11 meter, that's your right.
So the back of their car and the front of my car, the space in between it can be up to 7 meters.
That's right.
Yeah.
Plus your length of the car.
Yeah.
So the officer should give you that much room to ask you to do the reverse.
7
parallel
meters is
park.
a lot. That's a lot of space.
That's right. Now I show you how
2.5
much is the 7 meter. Okay. Again, to park the car, you have 2 minutes time. To moving out of the parking, there is no time limit. Take your time. Don't be nervous. Take your time. Ask yourself few questions. What do I need? Do I need to put it on reverse? Do I need to release my handbrake? Do I need to look my back? And then start moving. Okay. When it is safe, move out.
Okay. I'm going to put my foot on the brake, put it to reverse.
Yes.
Put the handbrake down.
Look back and move backward.
Look back. And... Okay.
Go a bit more.
Keep going.
Give more. You are allowed to at least move this much, but you don't have to. You go as much as you're comfortable with to go out. Okay. Now, as I said, for moving out of the parking, there is no time limit. Means check your mirrors, indicator right, and you need to wait 5 seconds at least. There is a minimum of time is 5 seconds to wait. There is no maximum. After 5 seconds, if it is safe, do a blind spot and move out.
Check to the right. There's no one coming.
We're turning left at the end. We're turning left, they're turning right.
Look, no one coming.
Our tire is making noise, the front wheel, the left one. We need to check our tires, maybe a screw or nail is in our tire. So as soon as we hear the noise, we need to stop the car and check the tires.
Stop.
Yeah, where it is safe, pull over and stop at the curb. So this stopping will be part of the test as well. So when the stage 1 ended, officer will ask you to pull over and stop at the curb. Means you need to do MIB, mirrors, indicator and brake, and stop somewhere to at least touch the edge of the concrete, because the concrete on this road is wide enough. So do you want to take the film out to show to check the tires?
Yeah.
So at the drive test, when they ask us to pull over and stop to the curb at the end of the stage 1, we're not gonna turn the engine off. We just need to park the car, put it on the parking, pull up the handbrake and let the engine to run. We do not stop the engine. Okay. After 1 or 2 minutes, officer will let us know to move out. Okay. When you are ready and safe, move out, please.
Foot on the brake. I'll put it into drive. Put the indicator on first, actually.
Release
5
your
seconds.
handbrake. Make the car ready for moving, and after that you can do that.
Okay.
So yeah. So from now on, when you signal, you need to wait for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, blind spot and go. MIB, mirrors, indicator, blind spot. And where it is safe, we're doing a 3-point turn. Check 2 mirrors, indicator right, go right in the middle of the driveway. When you're going, just wait for a moment please. When you're going to the driveway, make sure to not pull the car to the left. Stay very close to the center line, but not touch the center line or cross the center line, please. Okay. And go right in the middle of the driveway. Oh, the drive is too tiny. All right. Okay. When the drive is single driveway like this and tiny, make sure to go back straight. Go as far as your front tires touch the road. as soon as your front tires touch the road, full lock the steering to the left. Don't turn the steering here, because if you turn the steering, you might go over the grass or might mount to the curb or might bumping. Okay, so how much we allowed to move there, do you know?
We can't go into the property line.
Yeah, we are allowed to go up to the grass bed and the pathway, but we're not allowed to pass the fence. The fence means, if there is a fence, means fence. If there is no fence, the mailbox could be considered as a fence, or also there's the barriers there next to the house. So yeah, next to the pathway is considered as private property. We're not allowed to enter there. Otherwise, it's immediate termination of the test.
All right. Tires touch the concrete, touch the road.
No, it hasn't touched it, because when it's in the gutter, don't turn the steering, because your tire will stuck. Let the tire to touch the asphalt, the black bit. Okay. Before you move from there, you need to check to the left, check to the right, look to the back and move backward. When you are here, put it on drive. Just go as far as you see you can safely move out. Don't go too much to the back, because you cannot see the back as good as you see the front. So before you moving forward, you don't have to signal. If you signal, it's not wrong. For reversing, you didn't need to signal. Now check left, check right, and go. Check left means look oncoming traffic, and look ongoing traffic. Two lines, going and coming traffic lines. So up there, you need to move in the middle and slowly move there. It's up to you to signal or not.
There's no lines here, so it's up to me whether I signal.
That's right,
or not.
yes.
If there was lines, I have to signal.
That's right. We're turning left at the end. And at the next street, we're turning right. Do you know how far should you be from another car when you're passing another car parked on the left?
I think 1.2 meters. Is that right?
A length of a door.
Length of a door.
If they open the door in sudden, we don't hit their doors. Again, it depends to your speed as well. The slower the speed, you can go closer. The higher the speed, you can go far. Every 10 to 15 seconds, check free mirrors. You need to regularly check your mirrors. At the end of the street, we're turning left. And where it is safe, pull over and stop at the curb. So let's say stage 1 ended, because we did turn left, turn right, and we did reverse parallel park, we did 3-point turn. However, they will ask you one of them, either 3-point turn or reverse parallel park, and somewhere here they will ask you to stop the car. So we need to do MIB, mirrors, indicator, brake. Don't forget MIB, it's very important. Okay, when you're ready and safe, move out, please.
Seconds. Check.
Yeah, 5 seconds. You can count it 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004 and 2005, or five times your next street turn left, 5 times your indicator blinking. Every blink is 1 second. At the end of the code, turn the car around.
Do I need to head check when I'm turning the car around?
You should stop somewhere there to the left and head check and move out. Okay, just turn the car around somewhere and we come back and I will explain to you. Okay guys, now we're turning around the car at the end of the court. Check this mirror. That mirror indicator right. You don't need to signal right, signal left I mean. Okay, stop to the left. Okay, when you stop to the left, make sure to touch the edge of the concrete like you're parking, but you're not doing parking. You stop here just for 1 sec. It's not 3 seconds, it's not 5 seconds. For 1 sec to do your head check. If someone is coming, you don't move. If someone is not coming, just in 1 sec head check and move. Go straight as far as the curb disappeared. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. When the curb disappears, full lock and go back. And you don't need to stop because you already stopped there. You already did head check. If it was safe, you moved. If it was not safe, you shouldn't move from there.
Yep.
So this is the rule at the test if the officer asks you to turn the car around.
They say turn the car around, you can do a 3-point turn, you can do a U-turn, it's up to you.
In the middle of the road, yes.
Yeah.
But at the end of the court, you must do what we done it.
Okay. Yeah.
At the end of the street, we're turning left. Did you see the car was coming backward?
Yes.
Yeah, we need to keep our eyes on the road and around the road. We need
wide road. So do we stay in the middle of the road, or do we stay on one side?
This is
the other
Racecourse Road in Pakenham in testing route. This is considered as one lane.
Okay. So you stay in the middle of the lane.
Stay in the middle of the lane. Better to stay close to the center line, because if you go to the left is merging to the right, become narrow to the right. So better to stay to the right. At the traffic lights, we're turning right into the left lane. Guys, make sure to carefully listen to the instruction to understand what exactly they ask you. Otherwise, if you made that mistake, for example, they said to the right lane, you're going to the left lane, don't ask him in the middle of the intersection. Just go where it is safe.
Yeah. You said turn right into the left lane.
When it is safe, move to the right lane. So the road is 80, we see the sign, and make sure when you're going to the test at the Pakenham East Vicroads, anywhere they entering from the streets to the highway, straight away they ask you to change your lane. So make sure to maintain your speed as soon as possible. When it is safe, move to the left lane.
I'm going to check the middle.
Watch your speed.
Check the middle mirror. Left mirror. Indicate. Wait 5 seconds. Hit check.
If you see the speed now, it's considered as over. So the maximum the needle should touch the bottom of number 8 or 80. At the traffic lights, we're turning left. At the slip lines, we need to look to the right here. If someone is coming from the right, we stop behind the giveaway line.
It's coming.
So the sign is obvious. We see the 50 there. Pedestrian crossing ahead. We look for pedestrians. If no one is there, we just keep going. At the roundabout, we're turning left. At the next street, we're turning left. We're turning right at the next street. At the end of the street, we're turning right. At the end of the street, we're turning right. At the roundabout, we're turning right. pedestrian crossing. The pedestrian crossing has three signs. One is the light flashing, yellow lights. Two legs walking, and three the zebra line. So any of them on the road, it's 100% pedestrian rights of way. It doesn't have to be three of them. At the second set of traffic lights, we're turning right. Guys, this bit is very tricky, so lots of learners gets confused in here. They turning right on the wrong side. They're trying to turn right on the wrong side. Of course, we don't let them to do that, but to make sure to go there, you need to see the signs and the lights. Now we are on 80 zone. As soon as possible, you need to maintain your speed according to the speed limit sign on the road. When it is safe, move it to the left lane. We need to keep our speed 5 down. So for line changing, we don't need rush. Let's say the speed is 80, we are on 80, and the car is next to us on 80. In that case, we need to take our foot off from the accelerator. Our car gets a bit slower, and we can change our line behind them. We don't have to overtake them. We don't have an overtake in the test.
If you want to change lanes and you need to slow down below the speed limit by 10, so if it's 80 and you have to go down below 70 to lane change, is this okay during the test?
That's not okay if it's safe to do it higher, but sometimes, let's say you are at the school zone and school time, means both lines are full and the speed is very slow because the cars are bumper to bumper. In that case, you need to use common sense and safely change your lane. In that case, you cannot go 80 anyway because it's too busy the road. But mostly no, unless officer already asked you to turn left somewhere or turn right, you have to turn there. In that case, you make it slow, but still, if it's not safe, go straight ahead and you won't lose any point if it's not possible. Do what it is safe, do what they ask you safely. Otherwise, if you cannot make it, don't make dangerous. Just keep going straight, they will give you the next instruction. When it is safe, move to the right lane. So you need to check 2 mirrors, this one, that one, indicator right. So guys, for the checking mirrors and signaling, no need to be safe. So anytime, anywhere, you can check mirror and signal, but to change your line practically, it gotta be safe to do it so. Otherwise, you can check mirror and signal anywhere. In the same time, you need to maintain your speed as well. That's very, very important. So the time is 3 o'clock. We are in school time and we are entering in school zone. So Pakenham Vicroads, the school zone is on the highway, and 80 changes to 60. Means 60 means 59, not 61. But the police always announce if you go 5 down means you are driving perfect. When it is safe, move to the left lane. When it is safe, move to the right lane. officers will ask you from the wrong lane. For example, we are on the right lane, but officer asked us to turn left, so we need to change our lane to the left as soon as possible, but safe. Roundabout, turning right. The end of the street, we're turning right. So guys, the end of this street, that intersection is a bit tricky as well. What's the common mistake that people make here, the learners? They're thinking that's a road. That's not a road, that's a driveway from the parking, but that's a road. They don't see those cars coming from the front, but they keep looking there. So up here we need to give way to the main road, to the left and to the right. But of course, when they dangerously move out of the driveway, we need to keep our eyes on them and save ourselves and themselves. We're turning left at the end. At the roundabout, make a U-turn.
Roundabouts, when you're exiting the roundabout, do you need to signal left to exit?
In Victoria, no.
Yep.
At the roundabouts, we need signal. If we're turning right, we need to signal turning left. Means for turning left, signal left. For turning right, signal right. For U-turn, signal right.
Yep.
But getting out of the roundabout, we don't need to signal. At the traffic lights, we're turning right into the right lane. When they say into the right lane or from the right lane, it's the same meaning, because two lanes is turning means they say, I said turn right into the right lane. Sometimes they use this word, into the right lane. So it means you finish to the right lane. If you finish to the right lane, you need to take the right lane to finish the right lane. You cannot go from the left lane to the right lane.
Yeah.
Sometimes they say turn right, use the right lane. If you use the right lane, you must finish it to the right lane. You cannot change your line in the middle of the intersection. Even you made mistake. Let's say officer said turn right from the right lane, you turn right from the left lane. So if you are on the left lane, just go to the left lane, or if there are three lanes, go to the middle lane, not to the right lane. So if more than one lane is turning, right lane must go to the right lane. Left lane can go to the middle lane and left lane.
Yep.
the left lane. Did that car, the red car, right or wrong? Should that car do that or not? The red car
Come out of
moved
the
from
driveway
from
to the last
drive-
lane?
The last lane, yes.
I think it's okay because there's no closed lanes. So
Yes,
it should-
as long as the driver communicated with this car on this lane and the car on that lane.
Yeah.
Even this car said go. This driver is not responsible for the next lane. She need to make eye contact and communicate with both lanes drivers. So making eye contact and communication is part of the road rules and test rules as well. Traffic lights, we're going straight using the left lane. So soon after the traffic lights, the left lane ends. So it just opens from here and ends there. We can see the sign, left lane ends where's right. What you need to do, MIB, mirrors, indicator and blind spot. So we need to go over 60 after we pass the 80 sign. When it is safe, move to the right lane. At the next street, we're turning right. Also we need to focus on the road markings as well. need to slow down here. We need to look there. It's a mall, it's not a shop. Maybe at any time a pedestrian just running, or it's a electronic bike or skateboarding. We have two pedestrian crossing on the way. We go back to the Vicroads. We need to look to the left behind the black car if someone is coming, otherwise we just go. After this bend, officers will ask you to stop to the left. Okay, where it is safe, park the car on the left. Just go next to the blue car, between blue and black car. Or maybe go to the very last one. Like he has today, lots of parkings there, 2 parkings. It's not easy to find the parking, but don't worry. If you couldn't find the parking on the left, they will ask you to park somewhere on the right. Okay. Always there is somewhere to park. Otherwise, they will ask you to go to the end of the street there, and they will ask you to turn left, go to the basement in the shopping center, and you're getting out of this door just opposite the Vicroads.
So if there's no parking, don't stop in the middle of the road. Don't block the road.
Yes, unless you're waiting for someone. But if someone is getting out of the parking, you're allowed to stop in the safe distance and let them to go out, and then you park the car when they moved out from the parking.
And is this the test finished, or what?
Yes, yes, the test will be finished when you park the car. These parkings are not part of the test. What does it mean it's not part of the test? You have to park somewhere anyway. It's not part of the test means if you not stop straight in the middle of the lane. If you stop over the line, as long as it's safe. For example, this side, left side, we gotta be safe because the car was on the left side. But on the right side, if you're over the line, it's okay. Or stay a little bit far, or stay a little bit close. As long as you check your mirrors, you're signaling, and you're doing head check. So anything is unsafe, they can stop the test at any moment until the car is fully stopped and the engine is off. Otherwise, if you don't stop on the right spot on the parking but nothing hazards around you, means it is safe.
Yeah.
Means you can pass the test.
Just stop the car, even if it's on the line, you're at the end of the test. Just stop the car and turn the car off. Yes,
that's right. As long as you're not blocking someone way they getting in the parking there.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I said before, that time is that side is more room. No one can stop there anyway. It's not parking there. If you stop too close to the line there, over the line, it still is acceptable. Yes. Yeah. All right. Okay, bye for now.
All right, that's it.